Hello everyone, this is Onomater. Welcome back. Yes, Kerbal Space Program. Yes, I made a very failed attempt to make a KSP game going. And my problem was that I don't really get how to make the whole thing work with the money and doing the missions that do the money. And while in the game now, they actually put on the globe where you have to go to these places, but the problem is I kind of want to do the space part. I don't necessarily want to do so much of, hey, making these little jumper jets and flying people everywhere, and yeah, that's not a lot of fun. But here we are, start game, we're going to make a new game. And for me to do what I want, we're going to go start new, and we're going to make a science game, which is the original career mode. We're going to keep the difficulty at normal because I don't need it to be harder than it is. This is still rocket science. It is a game of rocket science. How awesome is that? Okay, our flag. What should we pick? What should we pick? Oh, I don't know. On the flip side, I'm not going to get any more missions, but everything I do, I have things unlocked. That way I can do science and all that. And we're going to do... we're going to pick... We're going to go with Trippy here. There we go, Onomater. Provided I type right and spell. And here we go. Starting, yes, I probably have a game with that name. It's probably my one game. But we're gonna do this. And here we go. Yes, greetings from Gene. All the facilities are upgraded to maximum. So what are we going to do? First things first, I have I can have as many Kerbals as I want, since money is not an issue. But we're going to leave it at 4 for right now. Science Center. Start. This is what we have researched. Mark 1 command pod, basic fin, parachute, which is important, the solid booster, ooh, the mystery goo, and the modular girder segment. Okay, that's what we have. We have 0 science. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cheese... Okay, we're going to go over the space plane hangar here first. I'm not a huge fan of making airplanes. But for this, we're going to do this. Okay. And it's... I just make... No. Okay. And I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to select it again, and I'm going to attempt to write it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do that, and we're going to add fuel tanks, command and control, structural, aerodynamics, utility, science. I don't need to add that. Okay. Crew. Jebediah is going to go in the actual first. So we're going to select Bob here since he's a scientist. And we're going to go to launch. Not that we're going to go anywhere or do anything. We're going to go right out to the runway here, and the pod will just kind of just sit there, and I'm going to conduct a couple of science experiments, and then I'm from here, and then I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, crew report, keep data, and now we must EVA, crew report, come on, crew report, okay, F, let go. science. Take surface sample. Look, it's the runway. Alright, there, we've got all that, and we're going to grab back on. I'm going to get back on board. And we're going to recover the spacecraft, because it's the end of the mission. Here we go. Alright, there we go. All of our science. We have gathered 1.5 plus 9 plus 2.4, 12.9 science. Next. Okay, now we're going to go to the vertical assembly building. This is where we're going to spend a lot of our time at, actually. We're not in mission, we're probably going to be here. And there we go. And we're going to go down. Here we go. And crew. Jebediah goes play. We're going to put Bob on out. And we're going to launch. Now we're going to do basically the same thing again. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this done. Here we go. I hope it can. Well, we're going to, okay, here's what we're going to do. Career report from the launch pad. We're going to keep that. It is now EVA time. We're going to EVA. Oh no, look at that. EVA report. Actually, we're going to recycle that. We're going to let go. I'm going to EVA report from the pad. We're going to do that EVA that I just showed. We're going to do that in the next. I'm going to take a surface sample. Why? Because it's, as it says right here, charred and coated with burnt rocket propellant. There are also trace amounts of a conspicuous green substance. Because it's fun. Grab on. Get back on board, and we are going to recover the vessel. And away we go. There we go. 25.8 science. We're all done. Back to the science center. Okay, first things first. Basic rocketry. We have 25.8 science. We're going to buy basic rocketry. We are going to buy engineering, which is going to get us this awesome little science piece right here, along with the ability to communicate and build multiple stage rockets. And now we need, where is that? Okay, that's the heat shield. I have 15 service bay. To be perfectly honest, I don't need the bigger rocket parts yet. I can stack stuff to make it work. But we do, however, need the heat shield. There we go. Okay, there we go. We've got 2 missions in the books. Woo! I know. You guys are going, what? 2 missions in the books already? Okay, so we're back here. We're gonna zoom out a little. We're gonna make an actual rocket now. So first things first, we're going to scroll that up just a little bit. Okay. Engines. We need fuel tanks first, but unfortunately all I've got are just these little dinker. Just a little dinker tank. But we're gonna get some stuff going. Utility, I think, is where we need to go next. Well, we need a parachute. Because if the parachute doesn't deploy, there's no point. Where is the command and control, engines, fuel tanks, pods? Is it under science? Where is my heat shield? Here we go. Heat shield. Boom. Because we need that. Actually, take that back. That's in the wrong spot. Next, we're going to go to science. And we're going to add 2 of these science juniors. And we're going to change that to tool. And we're going to do 2 of these goos. Science goos. It's all for worthy cause, I promise. Alright, next we're going to go around to the back here. And we're going to... Whoops. Shift that upward. There we go. Okay. This is our command module. We're going to put... Whoops. Okay, you have to go away. And yeah. Okay, let's try this again. And we need to get this to go up, rotate up. There we go. I think this is about as good as it's going to get. It's attached. I'll make a redesign next time. Okay, so this is just we're just doing a stage 1 kind of thing. So next we're going to go to structural. We're going to put a stack decoupler on here because we need it. If we're going to turn the heat shield around properly, we put a stack decoupler on. We can get rid of the rest of the rocket. This is a Project Mercury kind of rocket, except stacked with tons of extra science. Fuel tanks. Now, if I stack all these fuel tanks together, they will run in conjunction with each other, so they will all run at once, which is something we want. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we'll do 8. And Werner von Kerman right there. Various other Kerbals just wandering around doing their thing. And the liquid fuel engine. Okay. Now we're going to go to 4-way symmetry. And we're going to put the winglet on here because something is better than nothing. Okay. Now for this mission we are also going to want, actually, not Bob, we actually want Jebediah because we are actually going to light this thing. It's going to go up. And we are going to make something happen here. Okay. So there we go. Back to parts. We don't need... The only action groups I've got here, we've got parachute, staging, and ignition. To the pad. Let's begin. Okay. Normally I would hit R for RCS thruster quad here. We don't have any RCS thrusters. Next we do stabilization, which is fine. And we're going to do an EVA report right here. We aren't letting go because if we let go then there's no point. EVA report. Keep data. And get back in. Alright, get in, Jeb. Okay, next we're going to do our first materials-based science, which we do from the pad, and our first goose science, which we do from the pad. I'm going to keep all that data. Next we're going to turn the rocket up all the way, and we're going to go, so it looks like everything is green. It looks like we are ready for launch. And we're going to turn the resources on. Stage only, which is what I want. Right now we're hooked up to the pad. And we're going to fire it off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. And away we go. We have cleared the tower. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start tilting this way a little bit here. Attempting to. I want to put, when I let go, I would want this thing to fall over the pad. Not that I have to worry about that, but no, that's too far. That's too far. We don't need any roll. This is going to be ugly quick. We're going to observe the material. Come on. Material bay, go. Keep data. Mystery Google. Okay, we're mostly going up now. Keep data. Which is a good thing. Alright, and there we go. As you can tell, we are slowing down. We are still currently going up, which is okay, which is what we want. We want to go up. We are somewhere. I don't think we're gonna. We might land on the grassy knoll here. And as our goes down, and then we're gonna start falling. We are going. The whole point of this mission is to literally fly up here, and then fall. The next mission will very hopefully have a lot more science down, and we'll be able to get more. Get more parts unlocked so that way we can have a better mission. Okay, we are now actually falling. We never, technically, it's like, oh, what about entry interface? Well, there is no entry interface. We never left the atmosphere. We didn't go anywhere near high enough. However, we are, once we cross this blueberry here, probably going to bite into it a little bit. Bite into the atmosphere just a little bit. And that is, I'm pointing because that is where we're falling. The reason I put the heat shield on is because when we bite into this, we may have a lot of heat, and I don't want to lose parachute. I don't want to lose the science modules. I just want to land properly. Now, if we get down to this light blue part here, which means we're in the full atmosphere without a whole lot of heat going on, yeah, I don't think we're going to have to worry about heat on this one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to deploy the chute. It's going to go out as a drogue. And this is going to be a fail. Okay. Revert flight to vehicle assembly building. Or I'm sorry, we're going to revert to launch. And we're going to have to redo all that. If I had a drogue chute on this thing, it would work even better. Okay, back to this. So observe material bay. Keep data. Goo. Keep data. EVA. EVA report. Keep data. Get back on board. And we're gonna set our throttle to 66% here. And it looks like everything is green, so we are go for launch. Let me turn, there we go. Turn that on. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff, and we have cleared the tower. Not that we have a tower to clear, but we definitely have liftoff. Stage only, we're watching our fuel and our oxidizer. It's going to go down a little bit more slowly this time. Nice. See, if I move it over this tells me each tank as it empties out. You know what's emptying? It's emptying out at an appropriate rate. So, I mean, we're actually going to get to go higher on this mission. Due to the fact that we have all of this rocking and rolling. after the end of this mission, we're going to call it here, and then we will make the next. And then the next episode, as I said, we're going to have a lot more science available, and we're going to be doing a lot more and having a lot more to do. In fact, it's time to observe Materials Bay. Getting a lot of heat here, and I don't want to damage anything. I mean, we're very nearly into space here with as much as I've put out. We're very, as you can see up here, once we pass this line here, we're basically in space. There is no atmosphere. So I'm going to open this thing up. I'm going to kill the fuel off real quick, and we're going to jettison the booster stage. And actually what we'll do is we will call it right here. I will thrill us with the re-entry, and we will go from there. So until then, I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye.